go, but it was well played by both teams. Close, competitive game.
Perfect entry pass. Kirilenko jumper. Misses that one. Wallace. Lets it go. Hits for two. 6-point lead for Boston.
New head coach in Boston, Brad Stevens, his first year in the NBA. What are the biggest differences that he'll face going from college to the pro level?
Losing. Think about it. They very rarely lost at Butler. He may have more losses in his first year in Boston than he had in his 6 years at Butler. Secondly, the most selfish player he had at Butler would probably be the most unselfish player he'll have on this Celtics roster. And I don't mean that as a negative. I just mean all of these professional players are businesses unto themselves. They have to try to take care of their families. There's more reasons to be me first type of mentality. And when you've lived in basketball nirvana at Hinkle Fieldhouse, and now you're coming in to this great tradition, I think the losing is going to be difficult. Everybody understands this rebuilding until you actually have to go through it. The pain of rebuilding is real, and it is going to be difficult. And it doesn't always bring out the best attributes in your players. And so I think those two things go hand in hand. And I think Brad Stevens will do a great job, but it's a very, very difficult job.
For two. Shot no good. Throws it down.
Scoring in the paint is not for the faint of heart. You've got to expect to get hit and hit often. He's not whining and complaining. He is just getting them baskets right at the rim.
Three-second violation. There's the whistle.
Easy call, bad decision. It's not just bad passing decisions that lead to turnovers. It's a guy wanting the ball in the paint. Hey, listen, you didn't get it, clear the lane.
Ball's in, play resumes. Lee. Toronto. Oh, bad turnover. He was out of bounds when he caught the pass.
I just don't like when teams start playing the score instead of the game. Here, playing with the lead, getting careless, making an unforced turnover, stepping out of bounds.
To Garnett. To the rim. Olynyk the rebound.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look, just couldn't knock it in.
He's blocked. To Garnett. Blocked. To Rondo. And Kevin Garnett's called for the reach-in foul. Wallace's pass almost a costly turnover. Rondo. Yep, he hit him. A foul called against Blatch. That'll be his first. And he'll head to the line with under 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half.
Smart basketball, preventing an easy score and putting a poor free throw shooter to the free throw line.
And Rajon Rondo with 6 points. Brooklyn into the front court. Freddie pump fake, gets off the shot. Off target. To Wallace. Denied by Garnett. Williams. off the fake. Rondo the rebound. To Wallace. Rondo. To the rim and the bucket.
If that's the best he can do as a defender, then he has to come out and sit next to me as the coach. You've got to keep the ball handler out on the perimeter and make him take jump shots.
To Lee. Wide open. Nails it. And it's a 10-point lead for Boston.
That's what you want. A nice two-point jumper, wide open, knocked it in.
Williams' pass nearly stolen. Strong defense, but he forces the jump hook.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Dumps it off beautifully. Rondo. For two on the fadeaway. Nails it. It's a double-digit lead.
When you play that good a defense and you contest the two-point J, you expect a good result there. The offense was just superior. The concentration and the follow-through, he stuck his shot.
Lee. To Johnson. To the basket and scores. Darren Williams with a nice dish. And that'll do it. First half comes to an end. Rajon Rondo with 6 points and 3 assists. We'll be right back with more Saturday Night Basketball on ESPN after the break.
It's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm your host, Jalen Rose.
The Boston Celtics.
The Celtics are feeling comfortable at the halfway mark. They certainly staked the flag in the paint. They were dominant around the rim on the offensive end. The Celtics have these guys contributing the most points to the scoreboard.
The Brooklyn Nets.
It's not surprising to see this team with the halftime deficit. They haven't done a very good job with their execution, and they're suffering for it. These ballers are putting numbers on the boards for the Brooklyn Nets.
Player of the half.
Rajon Rondo is not only scoring points, but making points happen with this assist. For me, I'm more impressed with the way he got his dime than the way he scored his points. I really like the way he exposed the defense in that opening half. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Welcome back